Greetings, Classic Game Room backers on Patreon. It's Friday, and I think you're all part of the Sega Dreamcast Cool Kids Club. Even if you don't own a Dreamcast, which is actually unacceptable, but I'll give you a pass for today. You're an honorary member of the Sega Dreamcast Cool Kids Club for at least this weekend. Get a Dreamcast. Anyway, I'm sitting here working on the biggest edit that I've put together since the feature review of Musha. Obviously, there's some pretty big changes ahead of us right now, but they're all, in my opinion, they're all good. I'm really happy to send the show somewhere bigger and better, which allows me actually to throw a lot more time into it and focus on what I love to do, which is sit down and edit and actually dig into the audio mixing and the filmmaking part of it. I took 2 days to film the studio footage because the entire first day I had, I think, a giant booger hanging off my nose. Also, the focus was off, so I just reshot the entire thing. And usually a second take is better. Sometimes you miss a couple, like, just spur-of-the-moment type things. But I think the second take actually worked out better. The focus is sharper, and there's no boogers. I don't think... Here, you see any boogers? I don't see any boogers. I see a douchebag, but no boogers. Here's the edit for Classic Game Room 2085. The first one, the pilot episode, is a beast. As you can see, I've gotten carried away. But I want the first one to be really good. This one's it's probably going to clock in somewhere around 43 minutes by the time I'm done with it. And that's a tightly edited 43 minutes. This isn't just like 43 minutes of gameplay. This is a lot. So I don't think most of the shows are going to be quite this big, but they're all going to be bigger. I actually shot some of the studio footage for the Fast RMX review as well. I haven't really looked at it yet, though. I love my Sega Genesis. There's other clones like Vectrex Fanboy Mark and Producer Mark, he's the serious one. Over there in the corner is Atari Fanboy Mark. Say hi. With its own personality, a unique personality. The Sega Genesis. Personality fueled by blast processing. So we've got a review of Castlevania Bloodlines, but at 209 sits on a shelf. The Castlevania Bloodlines review. Sega Genesis SCART cables. Mark answers ridiculous question. So there's a whole lot of stuff in this review, including the first Classic Game Room collector's review of a game console, which is going to be a thing now. I haven't done the spell checking yet. Collector '(S) review. I suppose I could put the apostrophe after the S also for multiple. Let's leave it like that. Start getting into grammar, I'll be here all day. Genesis controller. Just look at it. I'm gonna get. No, I need to put a little music behind that, I think. Here's the Q&A. Hey Mark, how would you advise that we best prepare for the Space Bees and Killer Robots' arrival in the future? Okay. Gotta watch the episode to learn that. Classic Game Room 2085 is still slated for early March release. I don't have a specific day. I'm thinking a second, actually. Is that the Friday? But I still have a couple other odds and ends, a couple hoops to jump through, I should say, before I finalize that. So let's hope that looking like March 2nd or something. All right, everyone have a great weekend. See you soon.